later on today, but it is for channel members only. So if you want to talk to me later on this evening, right, with more of a one-on-one thing for, I don't know, an hour, we'll see how long, then become a channel member, baby. But I hope everybody's having a good morning so far. I am. I dropped off baby. I spoke to his teacher and we discussed his behavior and how, when his little incident happened, he was definitely frustrated. He was told to stay inside for 5 minutes. They let like the other kids go outside with other teachers. Good morning, good morning. And then the kids that aren't behaving, part of their punishment is that they have to wait to go to recess, basically. So he was frustrated about that and he kind of did like a little freak out thing there. But we talked it through and she said, he's a really smart kid. He got frustrated and that happens. So lovely understanding teachers. But yeah, and I mentioned yesterday that the way that we're dealing with it at home is obviously, talking to him. Like we were on the way home talking to him before we took some toys away later on, and his dad says, "Does he understand though?" I'm like, "Yes, he understands. He's big enough now to understand what we're telling him." And you know that, and like his dad kind of like, that he understands because of the facial expressions that he starts to make or how he starts to be sad or look around when you're saying specific things like, you can't hit, you need to behave. Why did you do this? Okay, sorry, mama. Like he knows what's up. He knows. Obviously, he just doesn't have the emotional regulation that we have as adults, right? And some of us have as adults. Because sometimes even as adults, we don't know how to regulate our emotions. So never mind a 3-year-old. But we're working on it. We're working on it. We're, what is it like? We're hitting it directly. Like, okay, we got to deal with this. It's going on. It needs to get better. But yeah, so that was my morning, just discussing that with the teacher that the incident happened with. Because by the end of the day, when I go for pickup time, she's gone for the day because she's more of like morning into afternoon, and then there's a few other teachers that stay until the afternoon time, like once pickup is time. So, but how is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to see you all. I'm good. Thank you for asking. This morning I had a short breakfast, not too much. I didn't time everything correctly. Regular stuff, still learning. I definitely sometimes with the ADHD, I've realized I know that I do it. This morning I did it again and I just didn't care. So I got up at a good time, pretty good time, not a terrible time. I kind of took my time getting up though. And then what I choose to do is instead of doing everything that I should be focusing on before I walk in the door, I do extra stuff. Like, oh, I didn't do the dishes last night. Let me do the dishes now when I have barely enough time to do my main task that I need to do to get out the door. I chose to do the dishes. So that took time away. And then it just like backs everything up. And then I come home like, oh, I want to eat. I want to eat and I want to watch a little bit of a show. It's like, all right, you can have a smaller breakfast, eat a little bit, eat a little bit, watch a little bit of a show. And then now you're running a little bit late, girlfriend, and you're home. Like, get it together. But it's a work in progress. I hope that's relatable for you. I hope it's not, to be honest. I hope that you're so much better at managing your time, but I'm becoming more and more self-aware of what I'm doing in the moment that's making me late. I'm still a work in progress, like a lot of us. But I'm here. I'm happy to be here. We're gonna get closer and closer to being here at 9 o'clock on the dot. But I'm here now. I've been on for what? Just 1 to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and it's now 9:20. I hope everybody's having a good morning so far. That you've clocked into work. That your commute was great. All that good stuff. How are we? How are we? Oh my god, I have to like spit already. But it's fine. We'll spit later. But what else? What else? What else? This stuffiness makes my voice even worse. Thank you for the gift. Very nice. The stuffiness makes my voice even worse. But what I realize is someone is turning the air on at night, and I don't think that's helping this like congestion and this like grossness that I have. So I've asked them to please at least not put the air that high. Um, it's a work in progress. The compromise on how we like the temperature of the apartment and um, how we use separate towels and please don't touch my towel and you do touch my towel and then you leave it on the ground and Don't touch my Celsiuses, please. Those are mine for my lives. Like, or if you're gonna have some of them, cool, I'll share with you. But like, don't take the last cold one. After asking why are there so many open ones in here when you're the one that puts the open ones in the friggin' fridge, like, yeah, cohabiting is different. No, 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 he's not sabotaging. You're funny. No, 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 no. We'll talk about it eventually. He's not that much of a mystery, to be honest. But we'll talk about it eventually. No, there's nobody. That's what y'all want to believe. Yeah, so we'll talk about it eventually. But that's why message of the day today, right, was delivery. Everything is in your delivery. The opening of the last cold Celsius blew my top off 100%. So I kind of like, whoa. Why are you taking the last Celsius? Please don't effing do that ever again in your life. Like, so I had to apologize later for that. And, it is what it is. You live and you friggin' learn, right? Especially when I haven't cohabited in a very long time. So now, like, I'm getting used to it again. But there's a lot of benefits to it, though, because I was a mess. I was a mess, and he's a bit more organized than I am when it comes to certain things. So although there's stuff where we clash, then there's things that are helpful as well. So do I get on TikTok? I don't get on TikTok right now. Maybe at another point, but I've told the story, the plot, right? That I started on TikTok and then I got on YouTube and I was doing both and they got upset. Their AI system got triggered that I wasn't looking at their screen consistently. I was looking at two screens. Like it literally, their AI system catches on to things like that and they mess with your numbers. Like they put your views down. They don't push you through the algorithm. So they started to do that. They started to okay, my knees are starting to hurt from sitting like this. They started to like they would suspend the live, they would cut it. And I got to a point. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. Y'all want to be greedy when you're already greedy enough because you don't pay me. Um, like, bye. I said bye to freaking TT. Thank you for the love. Yeah, I'll be back probably eventually, but let's take it day by day. Right now, the focus is YouTube Live always, and the different types of lives that I plan on providing to y'all. So, like I said, I've been practicing GTA because I just hadn't played in so long prior to getting the new PC. And I'm like, yeah, I need to practice this before I get on live and play with y'all. Because I don't want to, I'm probably not going to be the best when I start to play because I haven't been playing for years on. But I'm going to be better than what I would be if I just don't practice before getting on live. Hold on, I forgot about this. My little light, it makes everything better. See? Um, no. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just can't. I can't. If it's in there, I gotta get rid of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. I just dislike that so much. But yeah, so I'm practicing isn't that cool? You see this? We're gonna use it today. I've talked about it before, and we're gonna use it today. It's literally so what happens is, right? So you see how it is right now, right? Where it's high up. You can do pull-ups on it. And then the other thing is you can remove this section right here. These two bars, there's a bar here, a bar here, a bar here, a bar here. There's two that come together. And then that top section. So you can remove the two, not the black part, the higher red bars. You can remove those, bring it down, and then you can do dips with it too. Isn't that cool? I got it on Facebook Market like no, it's not even new. I've had it for a while. I hadn't put it together in a while. So I haven't had the space for it. And I'm like, wait, I can put it out here. So I got it on Facebook Market over a year ago. I bought it off somebody. And yeah, so I have that now. So we're gonna start because I told you the calisthenics is gonna it's not gonna completely take over my page because I love being in the gym. I know that y'all like to be in the gym too and watch me be in the gym and us be in the gym together with people and the colors and all that good stuff. So we're still gonna do that. I'm just gonna mix in some days where I'm either in the building like this or I'm in like a park outside and stuff like that. But what else? Tomorrow I'm going to a new gym. Tomorrow I will be, I think I mentioned yesterday, just gonna go talk and shake hands with the owner, see if he's okay with me streaming once to twice a week. Because I told y'all that gym specifically is a little bit further. So that's like an hour and 15 away from me because it's closer to Boston. It's like right next to Boston. And I can't do that drive like all the time. Plus, there's no need to. But I know it's a beautiful gym. We lost our red and black gym because of the signal. The signal. I changed my banking information, and I didn't update it with them, and they just canceled the membership. So okay, I can't come back anyways because I can't stream. You guys don't have the specs. You don't even have the specs to run your own business. So it's love them, love them, love them. It was a great facility. Y'all love the facility. I did some of my best numbers at that facility where I did the 300,000 viewers lives, the 500,000 viewer lives. That was there. The first time, right? It was there. Was that the first time that it was? Yeah, I think the first time that I ever hit like 500 viewers in the chat at one time, um, which I've hit at this point. I think concurrent viewers between TikTok and TikTok, I've hit like 3,000 concurrent viewers, like 3,000 people in the chat at one point. And then here, I think we've only hit like 1,300, 1,500, something like that. And we haven't hit that in a long time. But we will again at some point. But with that said, it was a great gym. I did a lot of good stuff there. I met a lot of cool people there. Like the older gentleman, Mr. Mans, which we would do the little content with. I'm gonna miss it. It was a good vibe. Go to owners, nice employees, but again, they don't have the signal for me to be there. So I can't do it anymore. But what is cool is this new gym that we're going to try that's closer to Boston. It has a similar look to it. No gym is as dark as that gym. Because that gym is they like the shadowing and the darkness in there. That's like their look. But the one that we're gonna go to tomorrow, it's red and it's like red and black, but it has like the content creator gym like lights on the ceilings and stuff. So it's cool. You'll see it tomorrow. But what I'm gonna do tomorrow, right, is I'm going to go live when I'm at that gym, but it's going to be for channel members only. Remembering that tomorrow is Friday. So any lives that I do on a Friday is for that second tier of channel members, level 2, okay? Which is Iron Fem members. That'll be for them and for them that third tier. Today we have a Just Chatting that is at 5 p.m. EST, and that one is for all channel members. So if you would like to see more of me and spend more time speaking to me, I would love to see you as well. So join and become a channel member, 100%. Let me see. I'm talking a little bit because I'm just in the mood to talk, but we're about to start the workout in a moment. Let me see. Um, is there? Let me see. I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, but I can't. It's like sitting there while I'm trying to talk. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm definitely sick because, like, yeah, it's the stupid weather change, man. It goes from cold to warm to cold to warm to cold to warm to cold. It's so stupid. Um, Let me see. Current countries counter define 3-1. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait. What kind of story? I'll do a story time later on for channel members. All channel members are included in that. But you like story times? I like story times too. I think it was fun. Let me see. Always working out. She has a. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't call people fat. That's not nice. All right. So I'm gonna stretch and uh let's get going, right? Yeah. Okay. Um your chat really inspiring and respect your progress. It's inspiring. Thank you so much. Um okay. Let's freaking stretch, y'all. And then we're gonna do all types of stuff. All right. All types of good stuff. Okay. But hope everybody's having a good morning so far. Don't forget to sub if you're new. I promise you we have a good time. Splits in the middle. Yeah, don't ask stupid questions when you get blocked. Ah. All right. Um, but yeah. I'm gonna have a solid breakfast after this. The regular 2 fried eggs, two breakfast sausages, and then toasted piece of sourdough bread with that mascarpone and strawberry jam. When I run out of the sourdough bread, I'm gonna give it a little break and I'm gonna go and do oatmeal for a bit. And I'll show you what I do with my oatmeal. I've said this before. There was a time where I don't know, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, I bought a meal plan and a workout plan from somebody online because somebody had suggested that I get that specific meal plan and workout plan. The meal plan was very, very generic, very not appealing. Okay. This is also before I had a kid and before I actually started to be able to gain some type of weight, which was more towards like mid 20s. So this was like early 20s that I bought it, right? But the breakfast, he would say, okay, it was a male online coach, and he said, all right, so and mind you, I never spoke to him. This shit was so generic. Never spoke to him in my life. It was like some I don't even remember his name, but it was like a big person at that time. I don't know if they still are. I don't remember his name, but the meal plan said that you have to have egg whites, and then you have to have oatmeal, and then you have to have this, that, the next thing. And again, I was very, very thin at this point. It was hard for me to gain weight, so it was hard for me to stuff my face. Now I can stuff the shit out of my face because I'm a little bit older and I've had a kid. But at that point, I could not. So what I learned to do, right, was connect, put together the egg whites and the oatmeal. So I learned to actually make a good tasting oatmeal that has egg whites inside of the oatmeal, bro. So I put uh, oatmeal, egg whites. You have to sit there and mix it the entire time for it to mix well. And then I'd put bananas, blueberries, and I think that was it. And then the oat milk or almond milk, a little bit of sugar, a tiny bit of salt, probably a little bit of cinnamon too, but things like that. And I would get the right texture, I would get the right taste. Like it didn't even taste bad. But that was the only way that I was able to get those egg whites and the oatmeal in. But more protein, right? More protein is phenomenal. You said it's complicated, yo. The relationship status. We'll talk about it eventually. We'll talk about it eventually. Let me see. Story time about cohabiting with Mr. Man. It was just yeah, this morning. All right, so this morning he opens the fridge. This morning he opens the fridge and he's like, "Babe, why are there so many open Celsiuses in here?" And I said, "I don't know," because I'm like, I don't know, like, do you put them in there? And then I thought about it. Anytime I don't finish a Celsius or anytime I come home, there's one little spot on the counter that I put the Celsius on if it's not finished, right? And usually I'm weird when it comes to the food on my plate and when it comes to a Celsius or whatever. A lot of the time, I'll leave like this much of something. I'm weird like that. I'm just one of those people. I just leave like I don't know. I get full like right at the end, and I leave this much of food. I leave this much of a drink. I leave this much of everything. So I do that, and he was like, "Why? Why are there so many open ones? There was like 4 open ones." I said, "I don't know." And then um and then freaking I was like, wait a minute. I looked at the spot where I put the drinks usually. And I said, wait, they're usually if they're being moved from he moves stuff around. I'm like, if it's moved from there and I didn't move it, then he's putting them into the fridge. I said, did you move them from there where I put them? And he's like, oh yeah, because you don't finish them. I said, bro, I know. But then I went like this with 2 of them. And I went, I'm like, there's like this much left. Why we gotta put it in the fridge to save it? It's fizzled out. The carbonation is gone. Throw that shit out. And I poured out. He's like, oh my God, that's such a waste. I said, bro, there's like this much left in each one. Just toss it. You're not gonna drink it. I'm not gonna drink it. And he cracked another one open. So he definitely wasn't gonna drink it. So I don't even know why he was so worried. So he cracked another one open. And then there's still a few other ones in the fridge. I look at the other 1 or 2 that there are in the fridge and I'm like, they're all open. I said, you just opened the last cold Celsius? I'm like, bro, and mind you, I peep everything because I watch my Celsiuses like hawk, like a hawk. Yesterday we I told you we stepped out to eat some like Mediterranean food, and we went in his car and I peeped. There's an unopened Celsius in the cup holder. What the flippity flop? You need a cold Celsius from the fridge for when you have one downstairs waiting in the car for you, my guy. And now there's no cold ones. They're done. There's no cold drinks for me. And I'm the one that drinks the Celsius. Man's drinks like 2 scoops of pre-workout. What do you need that for? Bro, I was rude. I was rude, but I apologize after. Like, yeah. When my Celsius went dead ass. I apologize after because I overreacted. I did do the when shiznit, but it is what it is. We're Gucci. Cheers. We got a Celsius. But that's it. That's it. Um, gosh darn sugar honey iced tea. I know. I do my swears in like code words because I sound not trashy if I swear up a storm, and I just don't want to sound trashy like that anymore. Don't forget to sub if you're new. Unacceptable. How can you still be with them? I'm dead. I was so annoyed, bro. I was mad. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. Are you ready? Let's start with a simple curl. All right? A simple curl. I'm so sad we can't play loud music because copyright, but hey, I'd rather have y'all all in here and YouTube to like me and me to be marketable, my content to be marketable for enough for ads than to not. So let's do the 15s. Let's do the no. Yeah. Let's try the 20s. Time out. Like that felt kind of light. I'm still sore from when we worked back and shoulders the other day. My cheeks hurt a bit from. I love that. Like I'll do a home workout for like glutes or whatever, and I'll still feel like the soreness. Like if I hit the muscle properly, that's what that means. I think it's freaking phenomenal, and it makes me really happy when that happens. Okay, here. Mm, three. Mm. Mm. Those are 20s. That's not terrible, huh? Not terrible. My back is curved. Oh, my back side. It should be. Nah, but I had, speaking of that, my back being curved, I had scoliosis as a kid. Um, do I work out when not streaming? Rarely because now I every workout I do, I usually just do it with you guys. I love doing these with you guys. So, all right, 30 seconds left, and then we're gonna go again. But I had a small curve as a kid. I had scoliosis, and Butterface, damn Shannon, why you gotta be a hater like that? Goodbye, girl. Have a good day. She mad. Um, but I had scoliosis as a kid, like a little curve, and the pediatrician said that something that helps with that is horseback riding, because of your posture. Here, like this. That's the posture for horseback riding. Um, posting, right? When the horse is trotting, and you're here, and you got, yeah. I know how to horseback ride. I can do bareback. I started with a western, and then I was told that I was good, and that I could do it as an adult. And outgrew it, and I didn't do that. But I was told that I was good. I could do it as an adult, and they told my parents told me in English. So then I did English riding. So like I learned how to watch the inside leg, and when you're posting and the horse is cantering, you have to come up when the leg goes out and in. And it's cool. So it's just like a whole science to it. But let's go again. Because now we're closer to 90 seconds. Okay, hold on. No, I'm gonna drop. the 15s. I was about 5. I got these 15s. That's kind of cool that I did the 20s for a little bit. You're going to see my strengths go up immensely over the next coming months because of the calisthenics, to be honest. Like, you're never going to be able to make from my pull-ups to my push-ups ever. No. Okay, minute. Hold on. Good morning, good morning. Don't forget to sub. Let me see. They should be on my side. They're here on my side, though. I believe they are. My shorts are fine. It's just a trend to have like short shorts like this. If you think they're too small, okay. Just make sure your daughter doesn't wear them or your wife and get out of my chat. And then you'll be good to go, my love. So don't worry about me. We're good over here. Thank you, though. Love you too. Love you all. Let me see. Let her weight hold body still back firm. Okay. Why am I pregnant? I'm not pregnant. Hell no, I better not be pregnant. I be popping them freaking birth control pills like Tic Tacs. Now that I'm getting action again. Remember I wasn't getting action for mad long. Trash. Trash. But sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you gotta go wild without action. So anything that I wear majority is TikTok shop, to be honest. And nothing has a label on it because it's all generic stuff that's sold on TikTok shop. Let me see. Don't forget to sub. If you are new, don't get pregnant. LOL. Facts. Ain't nobody. No. I said it the other day. I said, my guy, what the hell would I look like on doing a gaming live or being pregnant right now? Nah. The brand needs to be built crazy. I need a ring. I need a house. I need my own business. I need a lot of things before I go to pop out another kid. Hell no. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. Let me see. Is this the truth? Hell no. That'd be crazy. Crazy. Relax. That's crazy. What? That's insane. All right, let's go again. All right. Let me start with the 20s though. We gotta push it a little bit, and then I'll drop sooner than that last time. All right, y'all. Here, here. Come on, bro. Sorry. Yep. Ew. Sorry. Sorry. Time. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're watching an at-home workout right now. Sometimes I'm in the gym, sometimes I'm at home. Sometimes you're gonna see me outdoors, which is gonna be really fun. But yeah, let me see. Minecraft. What? Cute. Oh, heckity heck no. Look at him, look at him. He's so cute. I'm dead. He just came over here to talk to me. I'm dead. Cutie patootie. Let me see. Good morning, good morning, good morning. My faces, bro, my facial expressions. I'm dead. I know. I know I'm a little silly sometimes. When people say stupid shiz, to just remember, they would not say that if they were truly happy in themselves. 100%. Yes. Whenever you see me like answer like trolls, it's just for a little bit of comedy. But like yesterday, I got off the live after being on live with y'all and chopping it up for a minute. And I said to myself, damn, I just need to keep more positive vibes. It's cool and it's funny to freaking answer a few little trolls without shouting them out type thing. But not too much. Okay, here, here, here. No. 15. So I do feet shoulder width apart, okay? I lean like a tiny bit forward. and I'm out here, and I'm here. Come on. No. Okay, start, reset, start it again. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we? Don't forget to sub if we're new, please, and thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to IronNori's Gym Live. As always, super chats, gifts, channel memberships help support the stream. All right. Straighten up the back. No, I do a little bit of a tilt forward here, which is okay to do. Somebody said I look pregnant. This is definitely the little abs coming in. Just kidding, but no. This is also my uterus, my loves. Women have uteruses, especially when mine has been out here. It's okay for it to be a little bit like that. Okay? Okay. Don't worry. No pregnancy though. Fudge out of here. You know how you doing that. What happened to I don't need no man? Girl. Girl, can we talk about that on a different day? You want to talk about it more? Join the freaking channel member only stuff today and we'll talk about it some more. All right? But yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How we doing? Thank you for the love. Don't forget to sub. What the hell? Why you say that? I love all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to sub. As always, super chats, gifts, channel memberships help support the stream. Isn't that shit cool? It's like, it's going to put me in shape. But I'm not embarrassed myself with the wide grip. I'm not going to be able to get up. I can't. Nope. By the end of the summer, you just wait. Just wait. Just wait. All right. Let's do tricep extension. Yep. Let's try the 15s with the tricep extension. Yeah, we're going to do that. Let's move this over here. I like the lighting over here better, so we're going to move the little bench to the, oh, I got to tie my shoe now again too. Hold on. Let's move it over here. Let's move it right here. Okay, there. Don't forget to sub, my peoples. Once again, super chats, gifts, channel memberships help support the stream. If you're enjoying the vibes, first of all, subscribe. And if you're here all the time, right, become a channel member. We have a lot of fun. Tomorrow, you'll work out with me for a little bit at a new gym, channel members only. Second level and up. So IronNori, or Iron Fam members and Iron Fam VIP. Hi. You got no haters, you ain't popping, baby. That's how it be. All right, so with this one, right? With this one, thank you for the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for being here. With this one. This one. I'm gonna go to the end. I'm gonna go to that end though. I'm gonna go here. This is heavy, bro. Let's get the 10s for when I need to drop, because I will need to drop at some point. Let me see. Right here. 10s. Hopefully we don't have to drop lower than this, but if we do, we do. It's okay. Eventually we won't at some point. Consistent enough with these movements, we'll be good to go. You heard my knee that cracked. Let me know if my hair is like going over this too much and it's annoying. Or then we can move the mic. But yes, if you're new, don't forget to sub. It's a vibe. It's a vibe all the time, peoples. So join them. All right. With dumbbell tricep extension, okay? I'm gonna lay back here towards the end of the bench. I'm gonna put these back here. All right. I'm gonna go here to the side of my head, let them come down and shoot up. I have a little bit of a butt, a little bit of a female body. So if I straighten to put my back straight to the bench, I gotta put my neck up like this. Yes, there's not a crazy arch, but it's not gonna be crazy straight, my peoples. Okay? 2, 3, 4. Let's try 5 more fit or whatever comes first. Same thing. Here, here. Damn. A minute. Morning, good morning, good morning. Be nice, be nice, be nice. Everybody be nice to me, be nice to each other, please, and thank you. Let me see. Thank you for the love. Let me see. Thank you for the love. Don't forget to sub. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hold on. I don't know who they're talking to, if it's me or somebody else, whatever. No, I'm not trans, baby. But remember, when you come in here and you ask that, you are already intrigued by me. So that says something about you. Just in case you're making it a bad thing. Says something like gay. That says something about you, huh? Who said that? How we doing? How we doing? Good morning. Let's wait closer to the 90-second mark. Because that was a little bit heavier weight for me. But that was good. This one, what does it say? It says she believed she could, so she did. And then it has a woman doing, or just she just has a barbell on her back. I think she could be squatting. Yeah, she's probably gonna squat. But she's at the beginning of the squat. Hi, how are we? What's the vibes for the day? Positive, always positive only. But we are doing bicep tricep right now. Let's go again. I'm gonna start with the 15s again, see where we could take that for how long. All right, so 15 here, 15 here, and then again, I'm gonna go to the edge of the back of the bench. For when my hands go back, they have that space, that empty space to go back to. So here, I bend here. See, if I was more up, they would hit the bench. 1, 2. Wow. Oh. So this is 3. 4. Damn. You're gonna have to get. I think I have 8s for after. I'm gonna leave it at that for that set. That was second set. The third set, we might just do. Let me see. The third set, you know what we're gonna do? Instead of the 15s, we're gonna do 12s, and when we gotta drop, instead of the 10s, we're gonna do 8s. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. 100%. And then I'm not dropping a full 5 pounds at least. We'll do that. And the first one. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Thank you for the love. Don't forget to sub. If you're new, welcome to IronNori's live, my peeps. During the gym lives, we time the sets. Whoops, let's time that. We're gonna wait like 30 or so seconds. We time the sets. When I'm in the gym, you'll see that I time them to not hog the machines, right? We clean off machines, we re-rack weights. I just follow gym etiquette really well because I choose to have a camera with me when I'm doing my workouts. I share them with y'all in real time on live. So I make sure that I'm just as respectful as possible to the people around me when I am doing so. I love that y'all love to be here, though. I love to be here with you. I hope that you continue to do so. What else? Gaming lives are coming soon. If you like the gaming lives, they're coming very soon. I'm just practicing a little bit before I jump on. I will let you know when I'm going to go live and do that. All right, let's go again. I'm going to do the 12s. Okay, same thing going to the towards the back. Here. One. Let's skip the tens. All right. 6, 7. Ooh. No. Damn. All right, that was a third set. So I'm going to do one more of that. And then, And then, what else can we do? Bicep, tricep. We can do dips on this. I just got to use the band. And you guys got to brace yourselves in case I embarrass myself with not being able to do too many. But yeah, let's do some dips. I'm going to show you how to do dips on this. Let's set it up. What time is it? Let's set it up now. Okay. Good morning. How will members know when I'm on tomorrow? So tomorrow, what I'll do is, how about this? When I'm on the way to the gym, because tomorrow, usually it'll be at like 5 p.m. However, tomorrow specifically, what I'm going to do is the owner is available to speak with me after 12:30. So what I'll do is around that time is probably when I'm going to head out. I'll post a short on channel member only. I'll post a short and I'll say, I'll be in the car. Hey guys, I told you that a specific facility is about an hour and 15 away. And I'm headed there now. And then I'm going to tell you that, I have to speak with the owner first and then I'll jump on live. So probably I just keep an eye out like early afternoon for the post of like, hey, I'm on my way. And then, a couple hours after that, I'll be on. No, not that. I think you're the one that's desperate for attention, but thanks. Have a good one. Let me see. Oh my gosh. This reach. I don't mind. Y'all got to remember that when we have trolls in here, we are getting more reach. All types of everybody. Happy people, not happy people, young people, old people, all types of people. Men, women, everybody is seeing my content, is seeing our live here. So with that said, you're going to get like a lot of regular like shiz talking in the chat because we're reaching so many people. So this specific bench it says fly bird. That's what it says. Let's set up the stuff for this. But yeah, don't forget to sub. I promise you, we have a good time. These lives are meant to be motivational, positive, informative. All right. A lot of good stuff. All right. So let's take this out like that. Whoops. Take this one out. And then take this off. Okay. Take that off for a moment. And this one comes off too. Oops, some here. This one comes off too. And then do this. Dale, que está así. Olvídate, yo lo voy a poner así. Ya, está así. Okay. This. Oh, boy. And then this. I got this last year when, yeah, remember when I don't know, well, if some of you were here, when I started to get into the calisthenic stuff, I wanted a way to do stuff at home. So I haven't been using it a lot. If I was, then my strength would be, my control over my body weight and stuff would be in a much different place. Oh, we can use it more now. Okay. Now I'm gonna get the band and I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing? Don't forget to sub if you are new. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we? Thank you for the laugh. Hold on. Yeah. How we doing? How we doing? All right. Ready? So I'm gonna put this on. I can put it like this. I think I don't even think I need to. Like this, like this, like this, like this. Move my hand, please. With the this here, this here. Terrible. Terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that. Morning, morning, morning. Mm-mm-mm-mm. But yeah, y'all. What else is new? What am I gonna do today? What are y'all gonna do today? Tell me what y'all gonna do today. Where are you tuning in from? What is there to do where you're from? There's not much to do out here. Today is Thursday. Um, everybody's gonna be home by like 5:30. But like I said, channel member only. Uh, just chatting at what 6? I said 5 at 5. Jeez Louise, at 5. So join that. That'll be fun. Thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me get my other. I want to see what's going on with this. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I can't even check that. Okay, one sec. Hold on. Yes. No, it is. It's just it is shaky, but it's safe. I promise. Give me 1 second here. Hold on. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. You tuning in from Texas. Very cool. Don't forget to sub if we are new, please and thank you. How are we doing? How are we doing? All right. All right. Okay. Again. Oh yeah. It's bars, so it's gonna shake, but it's sturdy enough. If not, I'll sue. No, I'm just kidding. Hold on. No, bro. Uy. Oh, me explotó una teta ahí. Oh, we gotta practice that a lot. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me see. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? What's up? How are we? Don't forget to sub if we are new, please, and thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I saw something. What was it? I saw like a clip the other day where it was like I don't know if it was a gaming show or something where they were asking that question, that body count question, and I've talked about that before. One, definitely not the internet's business, but two, I feel after a certain age, why are you talking about your past? That's my thing. So like I don't ask my partner how many people he slept with. Why would I want to know that? Why would I want to know that? And I told you like we were both in the industry, right? I bartended, he stripped. All right. So I don't want to know how many people you've been with. I don't. And at the end of the day, hold on, what was that? I don't know. Yeah, but just no. No, it's just not a question. It's not a question that like you should be asking somebody if you're a certain age. It's just like, what? Like, why are we talking about our past? Yeah, there's no good that comes from it at all. And yeah, I feel like at a certain age, like I don't want to know that. That's your past. Your past is your past type thing. Like, nah. It's just like an immature question. Mm-mm. Mm. We'll see. Thank you for the love. Don't forget to sub if you're new. When will I be back for everybody? I'll be back for everybody on Monday. On Monday. So, right? Because tomorrow's Friday. Yeah. Friday through Sunday, any of those lives. Thursday night, Friday through and then through Sunday. All of those lives are channel member only. So 100% if you are here all the time and you want to spend more time with me, like I want to spend more time with you, definitely become a channel member. No, it's not relevant, my love. No. Because let's say someone said past is relevant, it makes a soul or breaks the soul. No, it does not. Because there's a lot of things that I've been through in my past that if I have healed from them properly, then they shouldn't be crazy affecting my future. And if you haven't healed from them properly, then you probably shouldn't be in a relationship at all, to be honest. Um, mm, yeah, your as long as your sexual health is in line, that's the top priority, 100%. But yeah, that other question is just like, nah. You think it's appropriate to ask if your new partner has been tested recently? Yes, I think that's very appropriate to ask. Yep, I think that's a very appropriate question. Um, yeah, just get you should be asking them to get tested once, and then if you start to be exclusive and then in a relationship, then if you feel like you have to ask them at another point again, then maybe you should be questioning your relationship as a whole instead of just asking them to get tested again once you've already been in a relationship with them and you're monogamous. You're supposed to be, you know. I feel like they should be close together. It's not. It's a lot of chess, bro. It's a lot of chess. Like this right here. Boom, boom. But yeah, those are definitely. Yeah. But I mean, to each their own. Like, if you're with somebody that wants to know that and you want to know that too, go ahead. Start up a fight. Start up a fight. Start up some turmoil if you want to. No, it's your business. That's just so elbows are 90 degrees. The shit is if I do that because I'm so short, I'll show you on the next one. Let's do it about they're a little bit over 30 seconds or so. Yep. If you gotta ask, maybe it's not best to rush through it. If you gotta ask whatever questions you want. I just think that like your past is your past type of thing, you know? What state am I from? I'm in Massachusetts. Black ass Massachusetts. Yep. That's where I'm at. What up? What up? How are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the love. Don't forget to sub if you are new. Welcome, welcome, welcome to IronNori's gym live, workout live, gym, home gym today. But take relationships slow. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'll actually be doing therapy with my partner pretty soon because we need help on better communication. And sometimes, realistically, there's certain things that a professional outside third party, not a family member, not a friend, professional, and someone outside of those groups of people, right, can better help you see things that maybe you're not seeing about yourself within the relationship, uh, and vice versa or whatever. Um, but yeah, I think it's important too. I don't think that therapy as a couple is failure. I think that you have enough love and respect for your relationship that you're willing to do whatever it takes to make it better and make it work. So I see it as something very mature. I don't see therapy as a failure at all. So suck. All right, so I'm gonna try the 90-degree angle, but the shit is, the gag is, Oh, maybe you're right. I feel like it's not full range yet. But it's not full range. But I don't know. I feel it a lot in my chest though. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. What up? What up? What up? You agree? I'm glad you agree. Communication is everything in a healthy relationship, 100%. And sometimes, like, sometimes you're communicating something correctly, but the person's just, it's something that they're not seeing in the moment. So it's hard for them to work on. Like, they have to just become more self aware of it and train their brains to catch on to when they're doing a certain thing that isn't helping or adding to the relationship in the moment. I think that's something that people have to have kind of some patience with and some understanding with. And the person that's doing it really has to continue to work on it full throttle. Yeah. Let me see. What up, son? Our Celsius actually good. I like them. I do. No sponsorship, nothing. I just drink them because I like them. Yeah, that's all. Mm-mm-mm-mm. As always, my people, super chats, gifts, channel memberships help support the stream. Do not forget that, please and thanks. Is he into exercising? Yes, he is. He's like huge. Yeah. And a lot of stuff um that I know he has taught me. So yeah, he is. Let me see. How we doing? How we doing? Good afternoon, good morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The glasses are real, by the way. Some people think they're fake. No, I'm not. I'm a woman. Yeah. Hope you don't spam that shit though, for real. Like relax. Don't spam, please, because then I gotta block you. And blocking isn't fun. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm good at yourself. Energetic and entertaining, I try. Do I speak French? No. Alani is very good. Some people like Alani, some people don't. Let's go again. Hey, yo. Whatever works for y'all. That's kind of crazy. um, I don't drink it all the time, but I do like to drink them. I do. Yes, yes, yes. My people, as always, super chats, gifts, channel memberships, help support the stream. If you enjoy being here, become a channel member, right? If you like seeing me here all the time, support, support, support. Super chats, gifts, channel memberships, please and thank you. All right, let's try this again. Let's try again. Jeez, Louise. I gotta cut my bangs, bro. My bangs are way too long right now. I have to like separate them in the middle, like a fucking curtain. Mm-mm. Bro, this is trash. I'm weak. I don't do them enough because I avoid them all the time. So don't avoid things, you'll get better at them. Like what? What is the question about the Nike Pros? Nike Pros haven't been in for like literally years. Like years. I haven't worn a pair of Nike Pros probably in like 4 years, 5 years. They're just not it anymore. I had a light breakfast. Um I had a blueberry muffin, a little bit of almond milk because I was short on time. I made it short on time, made myself short on time. But after this, I'm going to have 2 fried eggs, a piece of sourdough bread toasted, a little bit of mascarpone, a little bit of strawberry jam, not too much of each, and then two breakfast sausages. That's going to be my breakfast after this. This is not AI. I'm not, I'm drinking a chair. That's crazy. 42.4. Love it. Thank you so much. Give me a second. Let me look at this. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. I feel like I'm a little boring today. I gotta down this. I don't even know why y'all are like, yeah, she's cool. Let me follow her. When like I have too many quiet moments. I feel like I have too many quiet moments. But geeks like how? Like clapped? Or like litty titty? What do you mean by geeks? Geek can mean a lot of different things. Geek could just mean excited. And excited to be here. If that's what you mean, I'm geeked to be here. But no, I'm not clapped. I'm not litty titty. None of that. No, I'm not. No. Listen, I can't be clapped because when I'm clapped, right? That's the term we're gonna use. When I'm clapped, my thought process is slower. So like, especially when I'm doing the just chattings and I'm sitting in front of you and I'm going from topic to topic and I'm being a little funny here and I'm chopping it up there and I'm like story time here and I'm like, oh yeah, this and that and I believe this and clapping back a little bit for the comedy to the trolls and that like flow of energy, it's just not there. It's very slow and it's very overthought and I can't be clapped on here. I can't smoke a joint and then get on here. I just can't do it. It's impossible. No, he said what he meant. He said HIGH. That's what he said. I forget. 12-year-olds can fucking spell. So sorry. But yeah, not clapped. Can't be clapped. Don't know how to do that on stream. It's very not for me. 100%. That's great, baby. You can be that. My brother's gay. I have a brother who's gay. He lives with his man and everything. So more power to you. That's why when I tell you guys, sometimes you come in here, you say, "Are you a lady boy? Are you trans?" And I'm like, you came in here curious, Papi. Gay. But it's okay to be gay. It's totally okay. My brother's gay. Tell you. How we doing? How we doing? Love the jewelry? That little fakey diamantes. There's not even any diamantes in here. I'm just being stupid. Yo, I had to take this one out. I gave it a break because I sleep on this side and I don't take these out. Y parece que como que no está infectado, pero it's irritated. So I had to take it out. So I only have two on this side. All right. Let's try one more time of this crappity crap. But no, y'all. I don't know how to be clapped on here. I don't know how to do it. I don't. Don't ask me how I know. But I can't do it, bro. I can't. It's weird, bro. Mm-mm. It's weird. Do you know the reference? It's weird. Celsius is starting to smack. Celsius is starting to smack, people. Mm-hmm. I'm not liking this. I feel weak. I feel weak, and I don't like it, bro. Oh hell no! I love all of you. Thank you. You think I'm awesome? You're freaking awesome. You're all awesome. Don't forget to sub. And I see that some of you are following me on Snappy. Linktree is in my bio. So Snapchat, TT, IG, all that good, all on there. I'm watching that streamer, one of those streamer things again. You know what I think is funny, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. I didn't realize until maybe like I don't know. I feel like in just like the past couple months, the past few weeks, the past couple months, a lot of these streamers, first of all, some of them are at least part Asian or full Asian, or they have the dark hair and the light skin. Like a lot of streamers, female streamers, I look like them, they look like me, which is kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool thing. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good friggin' sign. But like I see like some of like I've looked up some of the biggest like female streamers and I look like some of them. I'm like, damn, maybe I do got the sauce. I got the sauce. Day by day we'll find out. But thank you for the love. You like the shorts? I like the shorts too. I like the shorts. Some people don't like them. I get it. But damn. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely I'm gonna be like this and then like this. But yeah, y'all. Let me see. Uh it's cool if you all look at the same, having the same look. It's a similar look. I'm still IronNori and they are still them. But yeah, like I got a little bit of a similar look, which is I think it's a kind of a good thing. I think it's a good sign. I think it's just a good thing. Yes, do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, Alex. Gifting, channel memberships, and super chats also help support the channel, baby. Thank you for the love. Thank you. I do not look like JLo. I don't think I look like JLo at all. I think her face is smaller, her nose is bigger. Me and noses. I mean smaller. Mine is bigger. She got a little bit of a different look to her. I've been told that my smile was like I was told this once or twice. No, I was told this one once, and I was told the second one that I'll tell you like three times within like my teenage years. So like when I first got the braces off, 'cause I had braces, I was told that I smile. Thank you. Very cool. Thank you for the gift. Yes, super chats, gifts, channel memberships. I'll help support the stream. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Um, like honey, like Jessica Alba and honey. That's what I was told about the smile at one point. And I think when I was in my teenage years, yeah, that one was a little bit accurate. And then when I was younger too, I was told about like 3 times, which I thought that one was kind of cool. I was like, all right, I'll take it. That one's cool. Like Kourtney Kardashian when I was younger, like a young Kourtney Kardashian. I said, I'll take it. But I think it's just the shape face, the face shape. I'm bilingual. I'm so sorry. The shape of the face, how they're like oval. She's oval. It's like that. But that's about it. Yeah. I need smaller shorts, dork. No, I don't. You need smaller shorts, dork. Tee. Selena, no. I don't think Selena, to be honest. I don't. I think actually there's a girl that works with me. There's a lot of pretty women that work with me, and one of them is she does the bottle service, and like she got her teeth done, she got her body done, fire chick. But I said to her like a few weeks ago, I'm like, yo, you know that people sometimes online tell me that I smile like Selena. I don't smile like Selena. You smile like Selena. And she does, but ella es salvadoreña. I think she is. I think she's Salvadorian. So she has more of a, yeah, like she goes like this and her eyes closed tight, and she's, yeah, beautiful smile, very Selena vibes. I don't look like Selena. I get it a little bit, but the no, like it's just she's more. It's just bien achinadita, yeah, like this, and she looks like Selena when she smiles. So let me see. You said fake ain't fire. Fake ain't fire. I think fire is fire, fake or real. As long as you're not a fake ass person and you're honest about whatever's fake on your body. But fire is fire, baby. Fire is fire. That's it. If you got work done and your teeth, I just read the teeth thing. You got broken teeth? I don't got broken teeth. But si tú eres hechita, ¿verdad? Te hiciste todo. Sometimes it looks fire. And if you got work done and it don't look good, then it's not fire, but not because it's fake. It's because you didn't get good work done. That's really it. Um, I don't know what that means, babe. What does that mean? I don't know. Don't spam it though. Don't spam it though, please. Explain it. No, no. Then if you spam, you're gonna get removed. Please don't do that. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the love. Very nice. Don't forget to sub. I'm beautiful. You're beautiful. Let's do some ab stuff. All right, really fast. We did bicep, tricep. Let's do some ab stuff. Let me see if I can do the freaking B ups, bruv. These freaking B ups be getting me, man. They be getting me. Not forever though. Oh look, Wendy Ortiz just got her body done. I think she looks great as well. And once again, like I don't have anything again. My breasts are fake. My breasts are fake. I don't have anything against people getting their body done. Well, I don't like it when people are not honest about it. Um, and how there was a person that actually I was scrolling the other day, and the what was going viral when I was scrolling was the streamer that spoke pretty negatively on Wendy's body being done, right? But when she did that, first of all, she did it, and then you look at her body. Well, Wendy said it too, that she like that girl who spoke negatively on it, and spoke not only negatively on her the Wendy's body, but on cosmetic surgery in general. When you could tell her face is all fillered and plasticed up, like, why are you being hypocritical? On top of supposedly her body's natural. I'm sorry, but if you look at her body, I don't think that's natural, mom. Certain curves, like shit, just don't curve that way naturally. It just don't. It looks fake. So even if it's like, okay, maybe you didn't do full BBL, but you have sculpture, which is ass shots. Like, girl. And what was even worse about it, right? This is what I was getting at. I was scrolling. I'm scrolling. This topic is going viral, and you hit the hyperlink or the highlighted name of the person that they're talking about that spoke negatively on the other person. I hit it and the bitch is live. I said, oh nah. She said, I'm gonna capitalize on my bullshit. I said, damn, she was live. They were eating her alive in that live. They were eating her alive. Like I would have turned my comments off. I wouldn't have even been live. But honestly, knock on wood, I wouldn't have said no dumb shit like that, to be honest. If I'm gonna go rival, I'm gonna go rival for good reason. I'm not gonna go rival for saying some dumb shit. especially about a streamer that's 10, 30 times if they're more successful than I am. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, hold on. All right. Can I do it? I don't know. Let me take the shoes off, bro. Let me concentrate. All right, here. No, bitch. No, no. Hold on. I hate this, bro. Sometimes I hate the way my sinuses and stuff work. It's very bothersome. We saw the hamstrings though. Hey. IronNori. IronNori. Vamos a ver. Okay. Jeez Louise. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the love. I was trying to finish the set. All right, let's put a little timer. Let's time it a little tighter. Sorry. You guys can always check me. You do anyways, even if I give you permission to, or I don't. Let me see. Thank you for the love. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Yes, super chats, gifts, channel memberships help support the stream. Thank you. Very nice. Thank you so much. Yay. That was cool. Cake or not cake? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. You said, honestly, you look like Sniper Wolf. She's fire. And I think she has a fire nose job. If I had a nose job, I know that I would be more aesthetically pleasing. But I'm going to stick to my nose because I told you, my son has my nose. I'm not going to not look like my son. So thank you. Very nice. Hey, not the little, the, I'm gonna say something funny. Ready? The pussy DJing. Not the pussy DJing. That shit is Joe. The alarm went off. Hold on. Nobody knows the trouble. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You didn't have a son, would you get a nose job? No, because I told myself before I had my son that if my kid got my nose, whatever kid I had, girl or boy, before I had children, I would be sad. I would be sad if they got my nose and I messed with my nose and I changed it. And then my kid um doesn't look like me because I messed with my face. So let me see. I take bupropion, people. I don't know, bro. I might switch it out for ADHD meds, but I don't know. I'm scared, y'all. I'm a little scared because I don't want to lose me. And sometimes when I get on ADHD meds, no, all the time. Every time I get on ADHD meds, I feel robotic. And I can't be a robot on here. I'd be freaking boring. Um, Let me see. Your nose is you though. Silly, why hate on it? You know how it is. Because like the trend is like, okay, who like Sniper Wolf, like ¿Cuál fue la que? Ooh, that was cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's singing. Very cute. Um, who else got a good nose job and shit? Hold on, let me do another set. Let me take these. Let me take my medication. Let me do another set. Let me keep talking. Hold on. I think Sniper Wolf has a nose job. Uh, Leah, the one from, the one from Love Island. The other one from Huda from Love Island has a nose job. I'm gonna be honest though. I recently, like in the past like month, saw a photo where she's like this and she's taking the photo from the bottom, and the way her nostrils look, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So you just gotta be careful. Like your face is your face. You know what I mean? So and honestly, if let's say like okay, people get boob jobs and they don't like their boobs and they go and get another boob job. Once you act with your face, that cartilage is going to harden and it's going to be harder and harder to get it to look like you want it to look or get it to look nice, to be honest. Because your face is your face. And they gotta break your face to freaking restructure. It's just crazy. Wait, wait, wait. Come on, bro. Okay, hold on. Don't start counting till it hurts. Heard you. Okay. Thank you for the gift. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, y'all. Super chats, gifts, channel memberships help support the stream. Let's be AI together. I'm not AI, silly. I promise I'm not. I'm not AI. Thank you for the love. Pop one for the boys. No. Never. Let me see. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Gifting, channel memberships, and super chats also help support the channel. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love when Alex does that because sometimes I forget to remind y'all. So thank you. No, no, no. None of that, silly Willy. Whatevs. You're lucky my mod wasn't like, get him out of here. Thank you for the love. Yes, you have so much willpower pushing yourself. I have a lot of inner strength. A lot of inner strength. Okay. How much can you back squat? So the most I haven't back squat in a very long time. I had a short powerlifting phase where I was constantly back squatting for like 6 to 8 months. I realized how time consuming it is when you're taking the correct amount of breaks in between very, very heavy sets, right? For somebody that was weighing 119 pounds, my personal record for squat is 205 pounds for 2 repetitions. So almost double my weight for 2 reps, which is pretty cool. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, I haven't squatted in a while. I'll squat eventually at some point. Thank you. Ah, that was cute. I hadn't seen that one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's cute. I appreciate it. Thank you. Can I do a one on push up? Not yet. No. I can do that Russian one though. Let's see though. Damn. You guys asked me questions like this on a day that I just worked arms. The Russian one is I'm gonna do one and you tell me if the form is correct, right? So I think it's here, then it's here, and it's here, and here. Correct? I think that's correct, right? I believe so. You tell me if I do it wrong, but I think I did it right. I think so. I was surprised if I did it right. Let's confirm. I think I did it right. Let me know. But if I did, because I think I did, then I was surprised when I did that like the first time. It is right. Yay. But yeah. Thank you. Yeah, my push-ups are not bad to be honest. Can I do 30 of them at this point? Regular push-ups, those type of push-ups? No, I can't. But a tricep push-up is like a regular push-up, right? So it's I think, right? There's this, and then there's this. It was just here. Chest to, somebody said it, chest to the ground. I'm still in the air right now. But all summer long, baby. So we're gonna get stronger and stronger. It's gonna be cool. No, no marriage. No, 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 no. No marriage. Just friendly friends, just online besties, just virtual gym partners. Always. No hand push-ups. What am I gonna push with my freaking titties? I'm gonna push my titties. Y'all would love that shit, huh? Crazy. Let me see. Where am I from? I'm Puerto Rican and Colombian, and I grew up in Massachusetts. How do I stay motivated? Honestly, a lot of it is you, because so many of you over time, right, come in and out of these chats that it's like my peoples are waiting for me. I have to show up for them. I have to go work out with them. So a lot of it is y'all. It's really cool. Uh, that and knowing that, you know, at one point I had 5 people in the chat. I didn't have close to 300. Um, so with that said, right, I just kept knowing and telling myself that someday I'm gonna make good money online and I'm gonna have a lot of subscribers and a lot of followers. And I just kept believing in myself. That's how I stayed motivated, knowing that I'm putting in all this work and that eventually it's gonna hit and I just have to wait. And it hasn't hit completely yet. I told y'all sometimes y'all ask me how much money I make on here, et cetera, et cetera. I just started touching money on here. So with that said, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of doing things without pain, doing it because you love it and because you know that if you put all that work into it, that eventually it's gonna pay off because you believe in yourself. Yeah. Let me see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the love. And it'll grow because of y'all. At the end of the day, I'm here and I've slowly but surely become a streamer and online personality, right? A content creator. But if you, my audience, isn't here, just showing up and saying, hey, I'm here to watch and to be a part of this stream and to enjoy part of my day with you and be a part of the positive vibes and all that. If you're not here doing that, then I'm nothing without you. So if I grow, it's because of y'all. So thank you. Very nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can I pistol squat? Oh my god, I haven't done that in forever. Let's try. I haven't done it in a long time. I think so. Um, I think so. It's here, here. Yeah, my knee freaking cracks, but yeah, 1, 2 ish. Yeah. Oh my god, I had to spit. Hold on, I had to spit, y'all. Let me see it. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I'm back. Okay. All right. What time is it? Let me see. Good afternoon to you too. I'll see you soon. Yes. You broke your knee just hearing mine. Don't mind my knees. Genetically, I have like just really bad knees. My dad gave me bad knees. But what can us members do to help channel keep growing? Uh to keep renewing memberships, right? To talk up once you start to see the content that I put on the channel member only lives and the posts and things like that. When we're in a public live, talk it up. Say, hey, everybody, I'm a channel member and I enjoy the vibes. I watch her bartend, I watch her cook, I watch her like do her makeup, get ready for work. I learned to bartend with this chick because I love teaching people how to bartend, giving tips on that. I think that bartending is a skill that is really nice to have in your in your skill set, right? Your tool set, because it's something that if and when you need to fall back on it, you do. I also tell people like the other day there was a girl at my bar, a young woman, and she's like, oh, I've been a very pretty young woman. She's like, I've been asked to do bottle service a couple times. I don't know, like I've thought about it, but this and that, I'm not sure. She says sometimes I'm not very secure in myself, and other times I am, and I just don't know how I would do there. I said, listen, you're a very young person. I feel like the number one piece of advice that I can give you is if you're going to do it, think of this as something very, very temporary. Get your money, get your money up temporarily, get in and get out. The service industry, serving, bartending, anything in restaurant, clubs, lounges, those, no matter where you are, whether it's a regular restaurant, a dive bar, like I said, clubs, lounges, whatever, the environments at the end of the day, they can be very toxic, they can be very fake, and they can easily lead you down. Like they can be a gateway to a lot of bad things, basically, all types of things. Worse things if you're in South Florida or in like bigger cities. But you can become an alcoholic, you can become a drug addict, it's just like a lot of stuff because you're constantly surrounded by those things, people doing those things, people offering you those things, people wanting to do those things, people doing those things right in front of you, people saying, hey, I make good money doing this, I make good money doing that, I want to sell this, want to do that, it's just not good. Okay, so if you're going to bartend, if you're going to do bottle service, if you're gonna be a bar back, if you're gonna be a server, if you're gonna, it's something temporary. It's a cool set to have. Quick, fast money isn't always good money. Okay, it's great temporarily, but don't get caught up. Don't, I told her, don't get lost in the sauce. It's easy, especially if you have like, I don't know, addictive personalities or any type of like problems like that. Then you just, yeah, to the best of your ability, get in and get out, or don't even get in. Don't even get into it. That's what I tell people about that. But it is a nice skill set to have. It's a nice thing to have, 100%. Thank you. Said wisdom. Thank you. Yeah, I've learned that. I mean, I told y'all I worked in clubs in South Florida. You see a lot of things. I didn't realize how big prostitution is out there. It's actually pure insanity. How big that is out there. People being escorts, people being full on prostitutes, or a mixture of both, or people dancing, or like there would even be like, there was a thing when I worked in clubs that if the manager of the dancers found that you were on apps being an escort, you would have to choose. They'd say you can keep it on there. You can continue to be an escort, but you can't be a dancer. You got to be one or the other. Like crazy, crazy stuff. Like a lot of, yeah, you see a lot of crazy stuff out there. But again, it's easy to get lost in the sauce. So just know when to get out. Know when to get out, or just don't touch it at all. 100%. The leg chat is beautiful. Thank you. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I get it. A woman with a tattoo. It's a pretty big one. I understand. Um, she's my grandma though. So my grams, my maternal grandmother. Yes, my mom's mom. Let me see. Dude, you're 30. And what? You see the wisdom that I have for you though? You rather me be 12 and be telling you about all this? You rather me be 21 and be talking on my booty cheeks like I used to do when I was 21? Which one? Which one? Which one would you prefer? Let me see. Hello, grandma. Thanks. Yeah, we love her. We love her. She's cool. I'm legal. I'm far from legal. As in, like, I'm way over legal. Highly intelligent, top tier personality. Thank you. I try. I try. I try so hard. I try to give good advice and stuff. Damn. Damn, that's crazy. He's mad. We gotta get rid of him. Fuera the chat. Just got rid of him, guys. Bad vibes. We might check you once, we might check you twice, or we might not check you at all. We might just check you out of the chat. So please be nice. Giving Miami a bad rep, chick. All right. So my man loves Miami. He lived in Miami for a little bit. He's like, you didn't see the local side of Miami. You didn't see the people, the Cubans and this and that. He talks up Miami, so he'd be on your side. Me, not so much. I just, a lot of like stuck up people, a lot of, I just didn't like the vibes. But I guess as somebody who actually lived in Miami, he talks it up and he's like, no, I liked it, yada yada yada. But me, yeah, I didn't like the vibes. But not just Miami too. South Florida in general, there's, it's not that I'm talking it down or that I'm giving it a bad rep. It's the truth. There's a significant amount of prostitution in South Florida. There's no, it's a lot of women get into dancing. It's like it's just dancing, all of that. It's all up in there. More than it is in Massachusetts. There's just no question about it. I lived in there. I know it. I saw it with my own eyes. I was offered it. I contemplated on it, but I didn't do it. The dancing part, not the other one. But yeah, like it's just the truth. It's not that the whole thing is terrible, but it's a lot more in there because South Florida, South Florida. So let me see. The Miami you describe is not even what you're talking about. You think Miami is Brooklyn? No, I don't, my guy. Este de Miami. Este de Hialeah. That's what it is? You're from Hialeah? Is that what you're mad? Relax, my guy. Relax. There's just more of that, those type of environments in South Florida in general, not just Miami, in Fort Lauderdale and all of that than there is in other areas of the United States. I grew up in the North. I grew up in Massachusetts. You want to compare Massachusetts and the environments, the whack ass environments that you find in Massachusetts compared to the hot and heavy and lit and party and drugs and all of that that there is in certain sections of South Florida. There's a lot of it. There's no denying that. That's it. Let me see. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of stuff out there. But yeah, compared to where I'm from, yes. But it's not the only thing that there is out there. Let me see. Texas and Dallas too. Yeah, 100%. I've heard that. Yep, I've heard that too. I knew a girl who danced in, I think it was Houston, but she said she danced at a type of club where it wasn't a lot of like on the pole stuff. It wasn't a lot of like lap dance stuff. It was more of like you walk around half naked and you kind of just look good walking around half naked, and then you talk to people and you this and you that and you, yeah. So there's all types of different stuff all over the world. But yeah, certain sections, because they're known for nightlife. A lot of nightlife saturated areas of the United States, you're gonna see more of these type of environments. That's all it is. So, ugh, all right, this one it didn't even make sense, baby. Like you tried to make a joke and like, but it didn't make sense. So bye. You're in Naples, the retirement town, and they bust massage parlors for this all the time. Yeah, so it's just, I mean, warm weather places, especially, right? Like Florida. There's a reason why, like there's more to do. There's more to do. There's nicer places. There has to be more to do. People build businesses where there's more to do because of the nice weather, because people can be outside all the time. Out here, there's not that much to do. If you build places like that, they're not gonna hit because 8 months out of the 12 of the year, people are in their friggin' houses, like depressed, because that's what the North is kind of all about. So you're not, when there's more things to be done, more people want to be out and about. They're gonna build more things. Their tourism is gonna be up. So all of these different types of people are coming in and out of the state, right? And all these things are gonna be more popular. There's gonna be more of it in certain sections of the United States compared to others. That's all I mean. Doesn't mean that that's all there is, but was there more of certain things than in other areas of the US? Yeah, there is. And I know because I lived there. But it's not the only thing. So I didn't mean to offend anybody who's from South Florida. And I say this, but I will buy property in Fort Lauderdale. I love South Florida. I like that the hustle and bustle of the sections of Miami that I saw. Um, it's not really for me. And I know it's not just Brickell, it's not just at the Miami Gardens, it's not just the boulevard or whatever, like the strip or whatever. It's not all just that. I get it. There's people that grew up there, older people that are from there, that makes that Latinos, that makes it beautiful. This, that, the next thing. But are there other things that you don't find as much in other areas of the U.S.? Yeah, there are. So that's it. Other states are boring too. If you don't have money, that's when things become whack. Yeah, I guess you're right. So let's all get rich, y'all. Let's all get rich. We don't have to be bored. You're from Philadelphia. Okay, where else are y'all from? Where are you tuning in from? I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to freaking offend anybody from freaking Florida. I love Florida, and I will be buying property in Florida. I love it very much. Let me see. I would make a great life coach. You think so? I think I'll just stick to live streaming and giving the info that I have about laugh and chopping it up with y'all in here. I don't know everything, but I know a little bit. Just drop by. Love your laugh. Thank you so much. Very nice. I hope you choose to stay. Don't forget to we hit 42.5, which means we're on our way to 43,000 subscribers. Yay! Thank you so much. I'm literally nothing without y'all, bro. Why do you guys like me so much? Is my personality like that freaking like much of a vibe? Like, am I like really that chill? It's cool that you guys like me. Like, it's really cool. Like, I don't know. It's just like I know I'm cool, but sometimes I'm like, damn, y'all like me like that for real? It's cool. It's just cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, nerd. Hey. You're super chill and real. Thank you. Other way. Acho, tú fuiste el que dijiste let me see. Este está mordido. Este está mordido. Tú fuiste el que dijiste eso sobre Miami. Fue la misma cuenta, ¿verdad? Vamos a ver, vamos a ver, vamos a ver. ¿Quién dijo eso sobre? Ajá, el que estaba mordido sobre el comentario que hice sobre Miami. Ahora estaba hablando de mi Toto Prince. Acho, tipo, tú sí que estás mordido. Lo que es la falta de atención. Are you okay, my guy? Blessed. Now we're blessed. We went from you don't know what you're talking about to Toto Prince to blessed. Damn, that's crazy. crazy. That's what I tell you. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, baby. I'm telling y'all, crazy, bro. Crazy. Crazy. Picture up of me with my mother fudger. Mother fudger. Bro, you can I told you, do your thing, man. Just don't put it in the freaking chat. Good streamers have haters. 100%. 100%. 100% they do. Yeah. People that are it's because of the reach. We reach so many people that there's no way in heck that I'm going to like please everybody and their mother and their grandmother and their dad. I can't. I'm gonna make somebody upset no matter how great, even if God put some me on the face of the earth and I was the most perfect person on the face of the earth, which there's none of us are, somebody will find something else to say because they don't like themselves. And I really hope that those of you that do a move like that you really find peace in yourself. Because I'm sure that you're a great person, but I need you to stop being mad at the world because you haven't self-reflected, worked on the sections of yourself that you don't like, and become a better person. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You know how many times in my life I've had moments where it's like, damn, I don't like myself. Why am I like this? Why am I like that? Why? But I don't take it out on other people. I don't go onto the internet and talk nastiness in people's chats or under people's comments because I'm upset that I don't like certain things about myself. What do? I take accountability for them. I share them with you, right? My punctuality sucks. My time management sucks. My task management sucks, right? Sometimes I feel like I'm not the best mom and I need to do better. Sometimes I feel like I my delivery is trash. Like I'm sometimes I'm too like I was told yesterday, I'm a little bit too robotic sometimes. I need to show like I care more and not like I'm like this. Or sometimes I sound like a know-it-all or something. Though I don't like those things about myself. But what do? Instead of coming onto the internet and being a meanie bobini to other people, I self-reflect, I become self-aware, and I work on recognizing in the moment when I'm doing these things and working on them and trying to be a better version of myself every single day. And that's what I want you guys to focus on too. Not on being negative. And if you can't do that, then let's continue to not allow the negative Nancy's, the negative Nelsons in the chat to derail us from our paths to becoming the best versions of ourselves. Okay? Let me, the host of the live, here and there, use these trolls for comedy and for pushes through the algorithm. And then if they get too much, we ignore them or we remove them or whatever. But that's it. Why are you sad? Don't be sad. Enjoy the positive vibes here. Be happy that you are alive, that you have fingers to type on the screen, right? That God gave you another day to continue to work on being a better version of yourself, to continue to work on getting to whatever goals you have in mind, because you can do whatever the heck you set your mind to. As long as you're willing to put in the work and make the changes, right? And focus and stay positive. Everything is a mindset. Let me see. Where am I from? I'm Puerto Rican and Colombian, and I grew up in whack ass Massachusetts. I say whack ass Massachusetts, but honestly, part of the reason that I am who I am, it's your experiences and it's where you grew up, right? So Massachusetts made this chill ass chick. So I guess it's all right. Let me see. Does that include deflection? And what about the younger generation? Um, can you elaborate a little bit on that? What do you mean? What about the younger generation? Give me a second. Hold on. Sorry. I'm not even giving a time limit on how much. If you want to stay in the chat, then I'll stay in the chat for a little bit. Just keep subbing because I won't. I'm only gonna have a just chatting for channel members only today, so I will not be back on at 5 p.m. Um, I'll be on for not for the public, just for channel members. But let's do this. I'm gonna stay until till what time? Let's stay until 11:15. And if we get 2 channel members by 11:15, then I will stay until 11:45. Okay? And then if not, then I'll just jump off at 11:15. Okay? Let me read what else. And yes, as always, do not forget to please like and subscribe. If you're enjoying the vibes, if you're enjoying the messages, if you're enjoying the positivity, right? If you want to get to know me a little bit more, if you want to work out some more, right? Learn some stuff about fitness, game with me eventually when I start the gaming. I'm practicing right now with my new PC. Then sub. You can be a part of that. And then as always, gifting, channel memberships, and super chats help support the channel 100%. Thank you. Do I like riding horses? So if we talk about real horses, right? Horses that are the animals. Yeah, I haven't done it in so long. I hope to do it sooner than later. But I used to ride horses as a young person. Like, when did I do that? I did a camp after my parents were told that I had scoliosis, a little bit of scoliosis, like I don't know how much the curve was, it was a small curve. They put me in a camp and I was riding Western style. I'm gonna keep talking about regular horses, okay? Nothing else. So I was riding Western style, and then I was told that I was pretty good and that I could make a career out of it in the future, and that I should be riding English. And then I started to ride English. But then by the time I hit like high school, I just stopped. I just stopped doing it. But I used to love horseback riding a lot. Like I had all the equipment and stuff. My parents said to me, they were like, we were gonna buy you a horse. Like we could have bought you a horse. They were like, but it was the board. Like you have to pay rent to put this animal in if you don't own property, right? You gotta put him in a stable. So you gotta pay board to put them, it's like a rent. They were like, that's what we couldn't do. We're like, we could buy you the horse, but the rent was not, that was crazy. Let me see. When do you cook? When do I cook? I cook a few times a week, and I am now going to be cooking with channel members. So become a channel member if you want to cook with me 100%. You drink sometimes. If you do, what's your favorite cocktail? Currently, I'm not drinking. Okay. Um, when I drink tequila, tequila, no tequila, like a tequila soda splash of pineapple. A margarita is great. A spicy margarita is even better. I love a good spicy margarita. The other day, which was I don't know, like a couple months ago, there's a spot in the area that makes like I think that bartender's gone, and I think it was like her special like thing, but it was like a cucumber spicy margarita. It was fire, fire. So you said my ex broke up. That's why you're sad. My ex broke up with me. Your ex of 3 years broke up with you, and my grandfather died. I'm sorry for your loss, and I'm sorry that your relationship has now ended. But what I'm going to tell you is that sometimes when big things like that happen, right? They are happening because a lot of good things are going to come next. So my best advice to you is to stay strong, is to feel your feelings, is to grieve, right? Don't just like put your feelings aside and not feel the way to get over stuff is to feel it out. You can't fill the void with somebody else. You can't fill the void with a substance. You can't fill the void with anything. You have to feel it out. Understand that you're lucky to be on the face of the earth still, and just roll with it. And over time, time heals all. And think about how today you might feel a certain way, and it might feel like the end of the world, but tomorrow's gonna be a better day, 100%, because time will have already passed, even just a day after. Okay, let me see. All right, this is too much right here. Where else are we tuning in from? Somebody said Florida again. Let me see. Or just hit the weights. Facts. You can do that too. That helps. 100%. That's gonna help. Yeah. Hit the weights to help cope with life. That's what I do. Yes, like and subscribe, please, and thank you. Thanks for being real and conversational. I love it. Thank you for being here to listen to me and enjoy my realism, my authenticity. I love it. Thank you so much. My favorite book. I don't necessarily have a favorite book, do I? I have favorite kids books, I think. Um, oh my God. What's the one where my baby you'll be? What's that one? What the friggity frick is the friggin' name of that book? My baby you'll be. Where she has a son and he's a baby and then he's a big kid and then he's a teenager and she's like holding him and she'll hold him at night and stuff. And then he becomes a man. Oh my God, I can't. I'm gonna cry. He becomes a man and then his mom gets old and then he has his own family and his own children and his wife. And then uh, there's a point in the book where towards the end they show that he comes into the middle of the night like his mom used to do for him and holds his elderly mom like a baby. I can't, bro. I can't. Yes, a great book. It's a great book. It's like you guys made me cry. Thanks so much. Thanks. My concealer and my setting powder for the concealer can never stay in place because either my eyes are watering just from a regular watery eye that I have, or I'm crying because this is it. Yes, join the channel, everyone. That's a fab book, but forgot the title. Yes. My it's like My Baby You'll Be or something. You know what book it is though. It's a phenomenal book. That's a beautiful book. Um, Let me see. Grand Rising, gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm happy to see you. Thank you for joining. All right, y'all. Let me see. We're getting towards 11:15. Again, two more channel members by 11:15, and I'll stay until 45. I'll stay another 30. Um, Let me see. Also have to remember things are whack when parents keep their kids safe too, so you don't really go out to do much. I was protected a lot. I was protected a lot. Like I wasn't allowed to do a lot of things that my friends were allowed to do. But honestly, uh I'm glad my parents did that. I'm glad that my parents were pretty protective or picky about where I could go or what I could do. Um, I didn't do a lot until I was 18. I was a prude. I didn't smoke. I didn't drink. I didn't have sex. I didn't do anything until I was 18. Um, so, and I like that my mom, like, I don't know, my mom growing up was my best friend. I grew up very slow, like as in like I was a nana. I was a little girl mentally for a long time until I was like into like mid teens, late teens. Um, you said that low key sucks, to be honest. Not, no. I mean, I was allowed to do stuff. It just I wasn't allowed to do everything that I wanted, like other people were. But honestly, I feel as if I would have went down the wrong path. Like I probably would have had a kid earlier. Like I had a kid I gave birth at 27. So you know what I mean. Like, um, I still should have been married. So we can't give me that one. But I wasn't like a teen mom or anything. I enjoyed my 20s. Um, yeah, I wasn't even allowed to dye my hair before I was 18, which I like too because this is so from here down, I still have the keratin treatment that I got probably like, I don't know, 7 months ago now, 6 months ago. But this, like my bangs, you guys see how many times I've cut my bangs, right? This is my hair. This is my hair texture. My mom messed with her hair early on, and because of that, like it just her texture changed. She didn't want the same thing happening to me, so she did not allow me to dye my hair until I was 18. I could get highlights. She let me get highlights. Um, Let me see. 2017, is that all? You talking to the chat? I think it's normal. Baby, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I said I had a baby at 27, and that I didn't do a lot of things until I was 18 years old, including dyeing my hair. Yeah, the first time I dyed my hair, I was 18. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, gifting channel memberships and super chats also help support the channel. If we get 2 new channel members in 10 minutes by 11:15, I'll stay until 11:45. And Alex, what else did you say? I have a strained relationship with my mom. Oh, that was Brittany. I was super close with my dad, but he died of cancer when I was 24. I'm sorry for that, for your loss. I'm definitely sorry. And you said a strained relationship with your mom. I hope that over time, you're able to iron that out a bit. Just because, me and my mom have our tough times too. Like, right now, we're not talking a lot, like previous times. And I think as you get older, some people, if you had your parents in your life pretty consistently, then you kind of have your parents on a pedestal. And then as you become an adult, you start to see them for the people, the humans, and the adults that they are. And there's certain characteristics that that you agree with, and certain characteristics that you don't. And you kind of like learn to roll with the punches and accept that this is the way my mother is, and this is the way my father is, and it's just what it is. But that doesn't mean you have to accept everything, though, right? There's moments where you can speak up about this. Hey, I don't like how you do this, and I'm not going to tolerate this because I'm not 12 and I don't need to tolerate it. So you're either going to move this way with me, or I'm going to step away temporarily, and I need my space. And that's okay. But at the end of the day, your mom is your mom and your dad is your dad. And I know people that have had really not good parents, and they're still dying to have relationships with their parents. They'll still bend over backwards for their parents, although their parents were never really parents to them. And it's just life. Our parents are our parents. So if your parents are still on the face of the earth, and you can choose to have some type of relationship with them, even if it's a more casual, even if it's more from afar, then you should, because you don't want to, like, your parent pass away and then you regret not speaking to them at all, type of thing. You know what I mean? But it's person to person, because I also don't believe in accepting your family because they're your family, forgiving things or accepting certain behaviors because it's your mom, because it's your dad, because it's your aunt. No. Humans need to be respectful to other humans, and if they can't do that, then you need to separate yourself for however long you need to. But yeah, boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. But yeah, my family seems great. They are, but every family has their thing and things, 100%. Let me see. Let me see. I like you too. Thank you. um, I think maybe early protectiveness might make you more verbal. Early protectiveness. Uh, I don't know if they correlate. That's interesting. That's an interesting take. I don't know if because I was protected earlier on that I learned to speak up more. I don't know. I think my mom has always like been like she's not afraid to say what the heck she needs to say. So I'm like that when it comes to anything. I've learned to control it a bit more because sometimes I would again delivery was like trash. Now it's more calm and collected, and not always. Sometimes I still slip up a little bit. But yeah. So did you ever have a rebellious time in your life? Yeah, when I was 18, because I didn't do anything, I thought I was an adult and I can do whatever I want and I know everything. Dumb, 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 dumb. Like, but I think even if you are protected more before the age of 18, or you were allowed to do a lot of stuff, um you're still going to think you kind of know it all at that age because we're all meant to be a little stupid at 18, sometimes even at 21 too, even 22, 23, 24. Depends on the person. But I guess like 18, I will say. Some people say like, okay, they started like being going to parties and they had older siblings and they were doing all types of stuff by the age of like 14, 15. So by the time they were like, 2021, they already had lived and they were kind of tired and they were just like whatever. But I don't necessarily, I wouldn't prefer that to be the case. I don't want you drinking and smoking and doing all types of stuff at 15 and then, oh cool, now you've done it. So like if I'm thinking of my child, now you've done it, so now I get it. You're tired. You don't want to go out at 21. No, let's do it at the correct age, please. It's cool that you're a little bit more mature, you're a little bit more calm at the age of 21, but I would prefer you to be 21 at 21 than be 21 at 15. Cause what? No. Let me see. All right, 11:09. It's 11:09. 11 at 11:15. Um, if we grab two new channel members, doesn't matter what channel, right? Down here. If you click down here, two new channel members by 11:15, 5 more minutes. I will stay another 30 minutes, and if not, I'm gonna jump off and I will see channel members at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a channel member only just chatting. Okay. Your child is blessed to have a person like you as a mom. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm realizing that I am a good mom. I feel as if some moms are just like mom, 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 mom. Like they're just crazy like moms. Like they'll breastfeed their kids until they're freaking 5. They'll literally do everything for their kid. They are calm at every moment. But you know what I've realized about that? You think that because people portray that, right? They may be a great parent. They may be all of those things, but there's definitely moments where they break. They just don't talk about it. They don't say it because they're not going to say that they had a day where they were a bad parent. They're not going to fucking tell you that. They're just gonna act like, yeah, I'm the most perfect parent. And that led me to believe for some period of time that I'm like, I try, but I feel like I'm just not a good parent. And I am. And the fact that I'm worried about not being a good parent and I'm comparing myself and I'm making sure makes me a good parent. If you're not worried about being a good parent, then yeah, then you're probably not the best parent. You gotta worry about being a good parent. And then I've also seen situations where I can tell you a few. I was going to tell you another story earlier too. I was going to tell you a story about. All right, we have 10. We have 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Two channel members in 9 minutes, and I will stay another 30. But two short stories. So when it comes to um, okay, one was when it comes to forgiving parents, and the other one when it comes to being a parent. Okay, so let's do the being a parent one because that's what we're on right now. So when it comes to being a parent, again, these are anonymous people. I'm not giving you names. I'm not telling you how I know them, where I know them from, if they're from a past life, if they're people that are from my job, if they're I don't know. They're just and they're not people from my job. Let me make sure that. But I've heard a story recently where I was told that someone that I know had a child, somebody close to pretty much my age. Okay, so late 20s to early 30s. all right, or mid to late 20s to early 30s, something like that. I think she's a little younger, but um, her sister, I spoke to her sister. Her sister's like, yeah, so and so just came back from the army, yada yada yada. And I know that she has a baby that's a little bit younger than mine. But she went to the army. And then her sister was letting me know how, yeah, like basically me and my mom raised the baby. The baby's now like almost like closer to 3 years old. And the mom's been gone for however long because she enlisted and she was doing this and doing that out of state. And now she's back and she doesn't know how to deal with the baby. And then the sister just like disclosed, she was like, honestly, like I've realized that my sister literally enlisted to cop out from raising her child. And in my head, I'm like, that's insane. Like, I think as a parent, and you can lie to yourself and tell yourself that you've never said it to yourself, or maybe you really haven't, but you've been under other types of stress. I couldn't leave my child to be raised by anybody else. I asked my mom, I said, Mom, what would you do in that case? If I said to you, hi, I'm not ready to raise my child. I'm gonna go and listen to the army here, take my kid. And she was like, oh, I would just take the baby. Like, I'm not, I was like, girl, what? She was like, yeah, because I was like, I'm not judging, but at the same time, she was like, oh, my mom was like, oh, but like she wasn't ready to be a mom. I said, what you mean she wasn't ready to be a mom? So then she shouldn't have became a mom. There's options out there, realistically, not options that I personally would take because I've spoken on that before. You can do whatever you want with your body, but I do not have the emotional capability to abort. It's just a personal thing. But it's like, what do you mean you're not ready to be a mom? First of all, you're not 18. And second of all, you chose to have the baby. So why are you leaving the baby with anybody but yourself? Like yeah, to each their own. But that one was a little bit weird. When I think about that, it's like, oh, maybe I am an okay parent because I'm actually choosing to be in my child's life. And now that the person is back, right? She came back from the army and she's dealing with the baby. She doesn't know what to do because she doesn't know her child. Just insane. It's just like mind boggling to me. Like, what? There's that one. Okay, now we have literally what? 1 minute. Two channel members in 1 minute, or I'm off. That's an assumption and a judgment. My thing is that I'm a woman now with a child, and I don't. I've had moments where I'm like, what the heck am I doing? This is literally insanity. I want to give up. I should have did this. I should have did that. This is different. This is that. This is the, and it's like, but I still wouldn't leave my child to be raised by somebody else. I just I don't no, I don't get that. Another one, actually, we could speak about this one too. I spoke to somebody at another point, speaking about how they had a child very, very early. They were about 14, 15. This is a male that had a child at 14, 15. It was technically considered statutory rape. This was years and years ago that it happened. The child is now like 16 years old. And they didn't prosecute the mother or anything because they chose to not take the person to court because she would have gone to jail. And then they were like, oh, you might not. It was just all the whole type of scenario, right? And again, this is an anonymous person. It could be a fake story for all you know. Okay. And then they say, oh, the by the time the child was 2, the mother got up and left and moved to another state and gave up her parenting rights. I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. I just can't, like, yeah, it's just I don't get it. I don't understand it. But things like that, it's like, okay, maybe I'm not that bad. Maybe I'm not that bad. I try to be a good parent every single day and improve and watch the way I speak and how I deal and do the research and but some people literally choose to not be in their child's life at all. So um yeah, it's just yeah. But all right, it's 11:16. We didn't grab 2 new channel members. I will be back, channel members. I'll be back at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Just Chatting. Hopefully, all of you can join, all of my channel members. If you would like to be part of that Just Chatting, please join. Become a channel member. You won't regret it. We have a lot of fun. But um, yeah, just to make clear, I don't mean to make assumptions or judge anybody. I just, compared to situations like that where you choose to not be in your child's life, um, I think that sometimes I think I'm doing all right. I'm not doing too bad. So yeah, but teach their own, right? At the end of the day, and if it's something that was that bad, then unfortunately they're gonna learn to deal with the consequences of choosing to not be in their child's lives. So yeah, their 4-year-old up for adoption. It breaks my heart. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, and I know some people have mental issues. Some people have all these, and I don't maybe I don't know enough to know that those type of situations, but I know I'm not a bad mom. I know that I'm trying my best, and yeah, that's that. All right. Love you very much. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad that so many of you were able to join. And channel members, I will see you 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to chat some more like this, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the super chats, the gifts, everything. Everything. Love you. If you're not a channel member, I will see you Monday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you.